Hey, today I want to talk to you about buyers on the back end, investors. Look, if you're out there wholesaling deals, you know this is really a two-sided business. On one end, you need to have very strong marketing. You got to have opportunities coming in. But it could be argued that the back end, especially in the wholesaling side, is actually even more important than the front end. Meaning that the bigger your investor database relations are, the bigger your list is, the more of a chance you have of moving these deals. Think about it. If all you have is one investor that you're trying to flip all your deals to, then every deal you get has got to be bullseye. It's got to be right dead on. But if you got 1,000 investors in the back end, then you can get different deals. Not only different deals, but you can get them in different geography, different locations. They can have different values in there because, one investor's, they're looking for this value, another investor's looking for that value. And here's the real key to why this back-end investor database is so critical. The bigger it is, the more fluctuations that you can have on the equity side. Again, if you're looking for that perfect deal, that one back-end investor may want everything at 50 cents in a dollar. But guess what? If you have investors that span the globe, all over the world, some investors may not want to have a 50% equity. So some investors investing, let's say from overseas, a 10%, sometimes even a 5% equity is good enough. And that's, that could be applied also to the ROI and cash flow. So today I want to talk to you and I want to teach you, what if you're just getting started? Or what if you're at a certain level and it just seems like that investor database is not strong? What do you do? What I'm going to tell you right now are the same techniques and strategies that we use even to this day in our office to develop our investor databases. Obviously, the biggest source of all are internet search engines. Get onto Google, get onto Yahoo, get onto MSN, any search engine, and literally start utilizing keywords that have anything to do with either investing or investors. Kind of like, find real estate investors, invest in real estate, we buy houses, real estate cash buyers. All of those searches are going to pull out potential investors in your marketplace. A key result to that, or a key thing you want to do, is when you're doing those searches, always put the name of the city that you live in the back end, because that'll kind of center Google more in your location. Foreclosure auctions, or really any real estate auctions, is a terrific way to build up your investor databases. Go to like the 60-mile radius of all the counties where you live, call their courthouses, find out when they have their foreclosure auctions. Like here in Georgia, we have them on certain Tuesdays of the month. And literally go to these auctions. They're full of very strong cash investors. Also private auctions. There's tons of auction companies literally all over the United States that are conducting auctions, sometimes live at properties. Go to them, find out where they are, and just go to them. And even if you're there just for a little bit, you're going to meet a ton of investors. Also, sites like Backpage and eBay Classifieds and Craigslist, they're full of investors. All you're doing is you're going to your city, real estate for sale by owner sections, and just utilize keywords in Craigslist like investors or investment or fixer-uppers or motivated sellers, and all of a sudden you're going to see tons of ads on those websites show up. Those are all investor-grade ads. Those are investors selling their properties. Guess what? If an investor is selling their properties, there's a pretty good chance they're going to want to buy some more properties. So those are great people to add to your list. Almost everyone in today's age is mobile. So when you're out there driving around on highways or especially on side roads, you're going to see these bandit signs like we buy houses, avoid foreclosure, cash at closing. Those are all investors. Sometimes, there's even billboards like that. So be very, very cognizant of them. RIA clubs, real estate investment organizations. I don't know it doesn't matter what part of the country you're in. I bet within 50 miles of you, there's at least 1 or 2 local RIA clubs. You could just Google for their information. Find out when and where they meet. Again, it's not a meeting you have to go to and spend 3 hours there. Even if you just can pop in for 5 or 10 minutes, they're full of investors. All you're doing is you're shaking hands, you're giving your business cards, and you're grabbing their business cards. Look, these are just some of the ways, but I'm telling you, if you utilize these ways, and the key to these ways is don't be a one and done. Don't be just do it one time and you pull off 10 investors or 50 investors and be done. Utilize these ways on a daily basis, at least weekly basis. You got to do that. Think about it. Things like Craigslist, every day they got new searches on there with new ads. Things like Google and Yahoo, their search results constantly change. So again, commit to the process of developing big investor databases. Then commit to the process of screening them. Very important. I'll talk about that in one of my upcoming videos. Hey, I hope that helps. You guys know what we do. We do deals and we help other people do deals. So there's two things we could do to help you with. If you're anywhere part of the United States, even globally at this point, and you're looking to work with someone like myself on a one-on-one basis, in a coaching, in a mentoring capacity, we could help you do that. We take people that want to develop small real estate investments businesses all the way to people that want to develop huge, gigantic real estate investment businesses, and we can help you get there. So by now you should see my email scroll across the screen. Send me an email. Tell me about your situation. Tell me how we could help you. The second thing we could help you with, if you're an active buyer or you're somehow connected to other active buyers that want to do deals in a Georgia market, again, send me an email and just say, add me to the buyers list. We have some of the best deals in the Georgia market, off-market deals that nobody else knows about. We'll add you to the buyers list and we'll get them to you. Remember, stay focused, stay committed, develop your investor database, absolutely critical to your short-term and long-term success in the real estate investing business. Thanks.